Hello everybody and welcome back to a new video on my YouTube channel. I'm Nicholas and today we're continuing the Dreamcatcher discography reactions. Today we are taking a look at all the new content from Dreamcatcher's first Japanese album, The Beginning of the End. Why am I saying only the new content from their first Japanese album? Well, because only 3 songs on the album are original Japanese songs and one of them was already in a previous Japanese single album. So technically only 2, and one of those was a music video which we've reacted to already, Breaking Out, which was absolutely insane. I absolutely loved that. And we had not reacted to the previous one from the single album yet because I wanted it in a combination with the one we got here. So we got the intro plus the songs My Way, I'll Miss You, plus the outro to check out today. A bit less than usual, but should be fine. I'm still looking forward to it nonetheless because new Dreamcatcher songs are always welcome. And yeah, I actually would like to know your opinion on this topic because, like mentioned, this will be the only things we're going to check out. There are more songs on this album, but those are all Japanese versions of music video songs we've seen before. And I'm always someone like, okay, it's fine to fill the slots up for these albums. It's a bit easier and not so time consuming to just rewrite a song in a different language, but I'm always like, that doesn't need a reaction. Like, I don't see the point in reacting to a song you already know and listen to several times, but only in a different language. It may sound different, there may be some parts in the song that may even sound better or so on and so on, but I don't really think it's necessary to react to it and whatnot, because you know everything anyways. And yeah, like mentioned, I'm just glad there are some original songs there in nonetheless, because yeah, as a Blink, I'm still waiting for the first original Japanese song. 5 years after their debut, there still isn't one, and the upcoming album doesn't even feature full Japanese songs. There are even some English ones on it, so yeah, still good finger for this one, for this album, which was 1 week before the special album, Rate of Dreams with Deja Vu, which we'll be checking out in the upcoming time. But for now, like mentioned, we're focusing on the intro, outro, plus the 2 B-sides on this album, My Way and I Miss You. So I'd say, let's stop talking, let's start reacting. Dreamcatcher first Japanese album, The Beginning of the End. Enjoy. As always, for the Dreamcatcher EPs and mini albums and whatnot, we have an intro. This time even an outro, which I find quite interesting. We haven't had that before, maybe just to fill another slot. But yeah. Intro, as always, you know that ever since I did not react to the intro of their most recent mini album, people said, how can you do that? No, please react to them. Oh, that's why we're always doing it. It's always a lot of fun. It's always a cool bit of instrumental piece without any vocals or whatnot. It's always fine, so let's watch it. Immediately piano, you know me. Okay, whispering. Generally the title, The Beginning of the End. That's a great title. Okay, this sounds very mysterious, like horror movie vibes. Like you're entering a mansion or so on. Bit of Luigi's Mansion, it reminds me actually. Piano ends, but there. Oh, never mind. Never mind, there's the guitar. Ooh, this sounds really dark, which is absolutely hilarious given that Breaking Out is such a summer vibe, actually. Okay, very mysterious sound. Then followed up by the hard drums and guitar. Back to the beautiful violins. I love this actually. Also gotta say, the album cover is actually stunning, they look great here. Alright, that intro was really good. That intro was really good, even though, like I mentioned it in previous album reactions, you think they would like give away the mood of the album, but no, it can be complete foolery, you know, like we had it beforehand for Piri already, where it sounds very bright and so on, very heavy like it was about to begin. Piri suited it, the rest of the album not so much. Now we have this very heavy intro here, very spooky, mysterious, and then we get Breaking Out, which sounds like a summer EDM song at first before the guitars kick in the chorus. So yeah, good intro nonetheless, but it won't be fooled this time. I'm excited for the first B-side. Let's get to it. That B-side is My Way. And one thing I can say about Dreamcatcher and the Japanese songs, maybe that could be a reason why some would probably say, yeah, react to the songs on the rest of the album in Japanese too, because their Japanese songs we've listened to thus far, which are mostly the recent ones, which were I think 3 or so. The anime vibes on those are undeniable. those vibes are just absolutely undeniable. We had Eclipse, No More, and Don't Light My Fire. Both, actually, No More came out last year, later last year, but was part of that single album. That's where I reacted to it. And these songs are so good. The Japanese songs we have breaking out already as well sound really good. You often have groups, I've heard, where like the Japanese stuff isn't as good as the Korean ones because they don't put as much effort into it and so on, into producing and whatnot. But I can't say that yet about Dreamcatcher because Don't Light My Fire is absolutely crazy. Eclipse is typical anime vibes to the fullest. So I want to see where this is going. And maybe the other songs sound even more that way with the Japanese language, given obviously the most Japanese openings are, the most anime openings are in Japanese. But it's always like, even Windblows also had that vibe. So it's this very energetic type of sound. It's just Dreamcatcher sound, I think. It flavors even more with Japanese thus far, from what I've seen. So let's see where my way is going. Maybe I will be completely through and we will get getting a ballad right off the bat, who knows. But let's stop the talking, let's start reacting. First B-side on the first Japanese album of Dreamcatcher, Beginning of the End, My Way. Enjoy. Oh, okay. Also mysterious start. The intro may have not fooled me, and it's on point, but okay. Yeon kicking it off becomes a trend. Oh, that's a very unusual verse. I think it was wrong. I don't think that's what's Gaheon right there. But anyways, they sound great. Okay, it gets faster, but the tone stays the same. I like the drums and the guitar, but I'm missing the power yet. Oh, that's a great guitar solo right there. Dummy! Even she sounded soft here. This entire song is in one tone like. Oh wait, is it Gaheon actually? Doesn't sound like her. That's the thing of with the lyric videos, I never know if they're totally on point, but that was the only one I had. But yeah, here. We get into the chorus, but Gaheon stays very low there. Doesn't go as high as energetic. Like, expect Shion to go crazy here. Freaking flies. Oh, that's the good vocal there. On that solo. Ah, that's a. Who are the guitarists in there? In Dreamcatcher Company, actually. Oh, but like, it's fast, but also the rest of the instrumental also sounds rather soft. Okay, I really gotta say, they are too soft in this for me, on the vocal department. Like, the instrumental is going wild, but they seem a bit sleepy in that sense, if you know what I mean. It's a weird combination. Okay, but the guitar solos in this are wild, yo. Again, who makes these guitar solos in this song? Like, is there one guitarist or so that they have? Okay. Dreamcatcher My Way. Okay, first of all, was that really Gaheon? Like, where we had in both verses the switch between Sue and her, apparently? Like, it didn't sound like her at first. But if it's not her, then she didn't have any lines in the song, so I guess it was really her. Wow, didn't sound like her at all. But yeah, Dreamcatcher My Way. I honestly gotta say, this feels a bit thrown out. Like, not in sense of wasted potential, but I really don't like the way they stay within the same sound environment this time, or like the same sound range. Especially Xion in Breaking Out, the title track of this album. Her chorus there is freaking crazy. The way, the power she radiates there within her vocals for that chorus. Like, the rest of the song sounds so soft in the instrumental department. Then you get on there with the guitars and get Xion in there, and she puts so much raw energy into that, with so much flavor and attitude. That just kicked me out of my seat the first time I listened to it. But this time, you have a great guitar solo, which isn't that hard though. Like, it's crazy, it's really well done, but it's not as hard as previous guitars. Like, it's a softer rock guitar, if that makes sense. I'm not that too well known in that instrument department, but I think you know what I mean. So that sounds great. The instrumental bits sound really good, and the general instrumental of this is very heavy, led by the guitar, but still a bit more mysterious and soft, actually fitting for the sound of the intro. But the girls remain in one line, basically. Even Dami didn't go wild, and even Xion didn't go wild within the chorus. Like, I missed the energy, I missed the power in the notes to really make a difference, because they all sound the same throughout the entire song. Really, I honestly gotta say that. I miss the spice here. We've had so many high energetic, powerful Dreamcatcher choruses before, even lines and stuff in the verses. This time it sounded a bit too linear for me. This time there really wasn't any part of the song, besides one vocal maybe, where it really feels different. It's basically 3 minutes of the same tone from all members, just one after another. So the only real difference you get in this song is are the voices. So there isn't really any type of flow difference or power difference or high vocal difference. Whereas imagine a first time listener goes into this. I feel like they would be like, okay, there were like 3 or 4 people in this, because it just sounded too much alike. I really gotta point it out here. It's a bit disappointing, because I feel like there was a lot of potential in this. Like, Yuhyun and Shahyun, like, you get into the chorus, you definitely hear the difference, like a little break in the guitar solo interrupts for a moment, and you go again into the chorus, but it just stay on the same lane. They just don't go any higher, any deeper. Sounds a bit, I don't know. On first listen, this is a bit, could have been better. Honestly, could have been better. I feel like they could have, I don't know what it was. If like the producer said, no, we want you in the same lane, or, you know. But this was a bit disappointing. I won't even lie to you. That was a bit disappointing. I feel like they could have definitely done more in the in the vocal range here. Otherwise, like mentioned, the guitar sounds great, the instrument is cool and all, and the sound we get isn't bad, you know. There's like very soothing, very one line of sound where it's really this very medium thing. It's not high, it's not low, it's somewhere in the middle. Does sound cool, but not 3 minutes in a row. So yeah, Dreamcatcher my way had a lot of potential. It's still good, but definitely a bit wasted potential in my opinion. I honestly say that. Okay, so my way, not exactly my thing. Let's see if the second B-side on this album does it better for me. And here we have I Miss You, which was, like mentioned, already part of a previous Japanese single album, I think actually before Over the Sky, so even before they had the second anniversary. It was put into this song, into this album, because it makes sense, you know, because when you're already an original Japanese song, why not put it into your album? And yeah, that's the other only new song on this that I haven't listened to yet. Basically, this isn't even new, so we only had Breaking Out and My Way. And if you only look at that from perspective like that, then Breaking Out is insanely good. In my way, a bit disappointing. But I now get to experience I Miss You as a new song for this as well. Unlike the Insomniacs back then, and I'm excited for it, nonetheless. Sounds like a ballad maybe. I Miss You is definitely a soft title. Let's see what it's all about. Let's stop talking, let's start reacting. Dreamcatcher first Japanese album, the beginning of the end. I Miss You. Enjoy. Okay, silence. Out of nowhere, silent intro. And again you hear an opening. Oh! Okay. That piano right there was crazy. What? They caught me off guard. Like only with the one? Wow. Oh, this instrumental. Yeah, I immediately feel way more flavor in this. Ah, now. Okay, this instrument is freaking crazy good. Ooh. Woo! Yes, this is so much better. This is so much more my vibe. That piano right there, y'all. What? It sounds so good. Rami. Her Japanese rap is fire. And then here, the pace increases. Yeah, this song is like so much better than My Way. It's a complete different dimension back to back. Oh, but the way Shion pronounces my laugh here. This is really good. This is a B-side of my liking. This is freaking great. This could be a title track. Link it down. Shion has that raw power, but she also has this beautiful perfect voice, y'all. Best way to describe this, it's the anime energy of Doom. Woo! Shion's vocals, y'all. One of the best vocalists in K-pop at this point. I just say it straight out like that. Who records these pianos and guitars in those? Seriously, is there like one set band member or whatever who does the guitar, who does the piano in Dreamcatcher Company, and it's always that person, or it's always like switched up or whatnot? Oh god, I'm losing my voice because I'm actually that excited over this one. Y'all, listening to this directly after My Way is like Christmas, because My Way sounded so the same throughout the entire thing, and now we get this with a such brilliant instrumental. The piano on this was absolutely mental. The guitar sounded freaking awesome. It had a little bit of violin in there too. This had so much variety along with an instrumental. Then the members too sounded so different for the entire thing. Each member had their own flavor this time. Dami with a bit of rather soft rap, but feels really damn awesome due to the Japanese in it. Had a different flavor than usual. Shion sounded freaking beautiful, like with her more soft vocals this time, not just the powerful ones or her thing, but like any type of vocal range. It's crazy. Then this oh yeah that she dragged the way she pronounced my love, absolutely beautiful. Hanon sounded great and on point as always. Gahyun had the sweet vocals in there too. Sue with her little bit of raspiness within her voice sounded great. Jiu was on point too as always. Yeon the way, both Jiu and Yeon the way they went there into the chorus of the I may soon na 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 na. That's the type of song I wanted. That's the type of sound environment that I wanted the birds to go in My Way. Because why not do it there as well? Because why just stay into this one lane, in this one medium type of sound note and note height and whatnot? It's so hard to explain, yo, when it's in other language, but you know what I mean. My Way sounded so same throughout the entire thing, but this had so much variety to offer. So much variety and such a crazy, fantastic instrumental that I would easily call this a title track for every song, which you don't have often with B-sides. Like this exactly suits how a music video could be like. It's just 3 minutes long. Each member got a great spotlight here. You have a great chorus, you have a great intro, you have a great instrumental like mentioned. This is freaking awesome. Listening to this immediately after My Way is like, wow. as if a different group did it, because like mentioned, My Way didn't feel like a Dreamcatcher song. This is the high energetic Dreamcatcher power that I want, because even in their ballads, there's like usually a lot going on within the vocals and a lot of differences. So yeah, My Way was really disappointing. I just gotta brutally say it like that. But then I Miss You came in clutch and absolutely blew me away. This is easily one of my favorite Dreamcatcher B-sides. This sounded freaking dope. I'm just a big fan of piano, and this one went crazy here. Like, sounded so good. I had the energy to match it up. Fantastic. Loved it. Dreamcatcher, I Miss You, second B-side, original B-side on this, or not actually original B-side, but at least for me, I had a lot of fun with this. Absolutely loved it. Let's move on to the outro. Yeah, this is something new, an outro for a Dreamcatcher album. The first time this is the case here. We've always gotten intros, but not an outro. That's something new. What is it about? Is there maybe some hidden message to finish this era off? Because like mentioned, that's the end of the Nightmare era. And immediately 1 week after, it basically kicks off with Raid of Dreams. So, let's get into this. Let's get into the outro. Ooh. Yo, I was just about to say this sounded also pretty dark. But this goes more into this... I remember reading like some people don't like Dreamcatcher because they remind them of like some sadness or whatever. And I guess that supports this theory, y'all. This sounds straight out of like the type of intro you could get to a Dark Souls boss. Oh, they look so pretty on this album cover, y'all. It's crazy. Pay attention. My beloved piano. Honestly, like, at this point I really just gotta learn it, y'all. It's such a beautiful instrument. Violins coming in as well. Trying to fool me there. Expecting a hard drop with guitars, but nope. Okay, this has something really beautiful to it in a mysterious way. Like finishing off the Nightmare series with this. I like it. Very dark, very mysterious. But doesn't give you answers in that sense, you know? Okay, this was pretty damn awesome. Like the core beginning there, like mentioned, sounds straight out of like the intro, or like you're entering the main area for a boss battle that's about to appear, basically. First time I've heard that in a Dreamcatcher song, or like Dreamcatcher intro, outro, whatnot. Like hearing such core there, or choir, or however you pronounce it. That was definitely surprising. And then like these very dark piano notes again, with violins coming in there too. Something about that instrument, y'all, was so mysterious in a beautiful way. And there were this time where tension is being like, okay, now comes the guitar drop, now come the guitar ins, but nope. Remain on the same ship, on the same instrument right there. That was a really calming way to end this. I feel like this is really suiting for the Nightmare era, because the Nightmare era had a lot to offer, a lot of different variety. Not just within the title tracks, but within the B-sides as well. From very dark and heavy to like very heavy and energetic to very soft and bright. I feel like this captured this really well. It was a pretty damn cool outro. I like that we got this here as well. Like mentioned, the first time we got an outro for a Dreamcatcher album, I liked it a lot because, well, just make piano, just anything with piano, I would probably like it. But yeah, Dreamcatcher outro for the beginning of the end, I really like this. I feel like this captures the Nightmare series pretty damn well. That concludes my reaction to all the new content that I hadn't listened to yet from their first Japanese album, the beginning of the end. I had a lot of fun with it, and I hope you had a lot of fun with my reaction. Alright, this was my reaction to all the new content from Dreamcatcher's first Japanese album, the beginning of the end. My one was pretty disappointing and in my opinion not Dreamcatcher quality. I Miss You on the other end is easily one of my favorite Dreamcatcher B-sides to date, and both the intro and outro sounded pretty damn amazing in my opinion. So we all had a lot of fun with this today, and I hope you enjoyed my reaction. If you did, glad leave a like down below to show me that you did. What are your thoughts on the songs we've checked out today? Am I crazy for thinking that My Way isn't good and not Dreamcatcher quality? Am I crazy for that, or do you agree? What are your thoughts on it? I miss you? Tell me down below your thoughts in the comments, and as always, if you enjoy what I'm doing, if you want to support me, then you can gladly leave a sub as well. It will help me a lot. It's Wednesday, you know what that means. Dreamcatcher Mind. Episode 7 is coming out later, and I will be reacting to it as fast as possible and try to put it out at like 10 to 11 p.m. KST. And then we got more Dreamcatcher content coming up, because then we will be checking out, as next step in the discograph reactions, Deja Vu. One of my most excited reactions yet when it comes to Dreamcatcher discograph reactions. Was one of the most recommended songs from my friend back then when he said you should check out more Dreamcatcher, and now we finally reached that song and it has a lot of views. It's apparently very beloved and I'm really excited to check it out, and obviously the Rate of Dreams EP that comes with it. So, and it isn't even everything, because we'll be checking out many more upcoming releases in the K-pop world. We'll be checking out many more older songs and music videos from other K-pop artists within the upcoming time. So for whatever content you may be interested in, for whatever content you may want to tune in for, I hope to see you again soon on this channel. Stay safe, healthy and happy. Have a great time, have a great week. See you later with the Dreamcatcher Mind episode. Thanks for watching. Bye.